On. Hello and welcome to 304 BB Hits. Jim and Mountain. This is Slim Red and I'm in the studio with Amy Lee and this is episode 2 of our 304 Files.
Hello. How is everybody tonight?
Yeah. So if you caught our podcast last night, we kind of deleted that one. We're going to do a retake this evening. It was at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and there was a 2-year-old running around, and yeah. So take 2 of part 2.
Yay! Alright, so we have been digging and came up with some new information, maybe, or what our take and opinions are on the Childers case. James, right?
Yes.
James, I want to call him John.
It's been definitely an interesting dig, too.
Yeah.
We've caught some, maybe even conspiracy theories, whatever you want to call it, but there's definitely a lot of stuff that doesn't coincide
Right.
from what we've researched.
And there are still 4 bodies in that case.
That they know of that nobody is doing anything about.
And that would be people of low income, prostitutes, missing people. So we've been trying to search missing people. It's very, very hard, actually.
Yeah, there's like roadblock after roadblock after roadblock in those cases. It gets, you can find so much and so far, but then nothing after that. Nothing about they found or, searched for them, named the person. Like it just, none of it's there.
And it's old cases. When you go to the state police website for missing people in West Virginia, there's just the same old ones from like the 80s and stuff. There isn't any relatively new ones, but I see a bunch on Facebook that are from here too. A lot of them are found, but a lot of them aren't, and they're not listed on the state police. So I don't know what kind of standards you got to have for the police to list you on their website, or even the nationalmissingperson.org.
Right.
Like there's a lot that is not reported.
And I think that's why he gets away with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like the disposable humans.
A lot of them get away with it. Yeah. So that's something we're going to talk about later on in the podcast. We got a few songs lined up for you. And Amy's probably going to bring us a new interesting playlist because her taste in music is way different than mine. So to start you out, I'm going to start out with Highly Suspect. This is My Name is Human, and we'll be digging into the past of from a very interesting book that we're covering, which is
The Serial Killer Files, and it's by Harold Schechter, and I'm going to spell it. It's Schechter, Schechter, I would guess.
I would say so.
Either way, it's really informative. He knows his stuff. He's written a few books on serial killers. Good stuff in here. And I found a little tale that I'm going to tell. And
he's got like a comic book style serial killer nonfiction type of book. What are they called? Graphic novels.
Yeah, graphic novel.
Yes, graphic novel. I like graphic
by
novels.
Joe Coleman.
Absolutely. All right. Highly Suspect.
Okay. Fuck everyone else. Gotta remember that nobody's better than anyone else here. Do you need some time to think it over? Look what they do to you. Look what they do to me. You must be joking if you think that either one is free here. Get up off your knees, girl. Stand face to face with your God. Find out what you are. Hello, my name is human. Hello, my name is human.
Hello, and welcome back to 304 BB Hits. Alright, so that was Highly Suspect with My Name is Human. I think they came out with a new album. Do you listen to them?
No, I've never heard them.
Yeah, I like
I'm
that song.
getting into Ghost. Like,
I've
I'm
never
late on
heard
the
of that.
bandwagon, but you would like them.
Oh man, I've
Ghost.
never heard new music. This is just
Me, I
mainstream
just
stuff.
seen it on YouTube, and we clicked it. It's cool. It's theatric.
Very
People,
cool.
I guess, like complain about him like they do Nickelback. They're like the new Nickelback
Oh,
band to
Nickelback
like.
sucks though.
Okay, but this band doesn't suck. So we might be hearing some of them soon. And
I think his voice sucked. Like the first Nickelback was okay, and then like everything that followed was just so
see, like it became popular to make fun. Like they're a
too
meme now and
popular.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
you
I
said
mean
they're a meme now.
they are Nickelback. It's like the thing to do is make fun of Nickelback.
Just the meme itself is fucking.
Oh, I know who makes them.
It's like all alien.
Yeah, but
That said Alien Impact. It didn't sound like no damn impact. Let's hear that again.
that was Alien Impact.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right,
Not really.
so let's get on in here. Ha ha ha. What do you have for us?
Okay, so I was going to talk a little more about Carl Panzram, I guess.
Panzram.
Yeah, Panzram. It's Panzram. So I mean, you can draw
What
whatever
year
you
was
want
he?
from that. Okay, he was born in 1891 and executed
They
in.
can hear you. The speaker is picking up.
Oh, okay. I'm new. No.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So executed, I think, in 1928.
Wow, he was executed.
Oh yeah, he was hung.
Okay.
Caught and hung.
And age was did it say what age he was when he was caught?
I
I was
we'll
just trying to get
yeah,
some
a little
age or
background.
active years.
I'm pretty sure probably late 20s or so.
Okay, so
It probably does
he's
say
a
it
19th
somewhere. Yeah.
Century killer.
And he is the worst of the worst, the most badass of the badass.
Wow.
And he had a credo was might makes right was what he lived by, and kill them all. Or I'm sorry, here, let me get it right for him to give him a little respect. It was find them all, rape them all, kill them all.
Jesus.
Yeah, and he just, but I mean, I don't want to sympathize.
Was he American?
Yeah. Yeah, this was happening back then. So this
in
would
the
have been like
1920s.
1920s.
This man was
guy
running around saying, "Fight, kill them all, rape them all, and what?
find it was
Find
robbing,
them all.
Yeah, robbing people, raping them. Like he had
Rape
a yacht
them
at one
and kill
point.
'em."
This is the guy I said who had the yacht. Went down to Africa, hired 8 guys to help him hunt crocodiles, and instead he killed them all, raped them all.
Jesus.
fed those 8 men to the crocodiles.
You hear this? He went on a safari.
A safari.
So he had to come from money.
Oh no, he got
He
it
just
from
robbed
robbing everybody.
He robbed a yacht.
He killed and shot. Like I found, he built bombs with poisonous gas, and would go to like the railroad back then because that was major.
Hobos.
Yeah, and if there was a tunnel, he would sit at one end of the tunnel, put a bomb at the other. It would explode, so the train would be passenger. You're going to be in the dark. There's gas, so if you run out of the train, he's sitting there in a gas mask with a freaking rifle, killing whatever tries to run out. And if not, I mean, he's gonna, and that's he would get money.
How long did it take
and
to catch him?
I think it was like pretty much his whole life. He was in and out of prison his whole life, and that's what he pretty much blames for the way he was treated in the prison systems back then. Like they had like those tortured, like the hummingbird, the little. I think it's been called Mighty Mouse.
What is it?
It's the electroshock, but this one was for the
Prisoners?
machine. They would like put you in a I think a bath with water even. I know there was water.
Jesus Christ.
And put this little machine on your chest, and it was like an electric, it would just for 2 or 3 minutes at a time. And it was agony. And yeah, it's been called Mighty Mouse, but he called it the hummingbird.
Asylum people.
Same type of thing.
Or patients mentally
But worse because they were doing it as a punishment. So it would be like getting electroshock
it's the same
therapy.
Time frame.
Yeah, it is. But this electroshock therapy lasts for like all day, off and on all day. And he blames and he was raped as a child because he was a hobo by the age of 12, like hopping trains and everything. And he said he remembers one experience that kind of shaped his whole life from then on out. There was, I think, a group of 5 other men. He was 12 on a boxcar, that he had got in. And he said they tried, whining and dining him pretty much, like telling him, they're going to help him, they're going to do this and that, but he had to do something for them. And he said this was with all 5 men one night. They just took it. Instead, yeah. So then, after then, he kind of was like, well, if I see how the world is. He tried joining the army. He was there for like a month or two. And he doesn't really say, but I mean, he ended up in a military prison from being in
Isn't
the
it amazing how men can just rape everything?
Yeah, like it didn't matter. Like to him, it wasn't the sexual gratification.
It's the humiliation.
Yeah, that's why he did it.
That's what I mean.
Because he wasn't a gay man. It wasn't that. That's what I'm like. It's like he was possessing. They were his completely.
They did slaves. They did it back in.
I'm telling you.
Soldier time. I'll admit, since the dawn of time, somebody's fucking someone, a man.
Yeah,
not a woman.
And it wasn't even like a gay thing. It was like an insult thing.
It is a thing.
Like I'm turning you into
or
my
I need to get off and I don't want to masturbate.
Yeah.
So I'm going to fuck you in the ass.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right. So how did they finally catch up with him? What was his last hurrah?
Well, let's see here. Oh, Mr. Carl. I mean, he doesn't really...
Gosh, what a terror.
Oh, yeah, he was a monster. I'm not saying he wasn't. But at the same time... So think about
all this stuff going on. You got Holmes over in a hotel in the late 1880s. And then so he's running around fucking up people. If he's murdered in 1928, or hung, I'm sorry, or electrocuted, however they took his ass out, they would have been killing on one side. Where was he at?
That's what I was looking to see if there was somewhere he was at. Because, I mean, he was everywhere pretty much, though, because he would,
railroad system.
Like whenever he got out of prison after whatever stint he was caught for. He was born in a small town in Minnesota on a farm.
Okay, so yeah, he was out west, and the little homes over.
But I mean, eventually, like I said, he owned the yacht. He would use trains, so he was all over the United States.
He had to be on the seaboard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And he would sailors